Good morning. Well, it's good morning for everybody, and good evening for those in America. It is early Friday morning in Israel. So, last week I said the Torah for Nitzam vayalech, and it wasn't vayalech, and people are thinking, well, I'm off the hook for vayalech. Well, unfortunately, you're getting one today too. So this past week, as a fellow in shul, a new guy, and I like to say hello to people in shul, new people. They don't know who I am yet, so they're not running away yet. They don't really know, about me yet. But Friday night, I see this dude in shul. After davening, the guy's gone. Shabbos again, dude's gone. He's at Marv, and I'm like, that guy ain't running away. And after Marv, I said to my son Shmuel, I gotta chase after that dude. And I ran across the street, and excuse me, yeah. I go, are you new here? He goes, yeah. Oh, what's your name? Oh, name is Glantz. I'm like, oh, Stephen Glantz's kid. Yeah, so he wasn't really new. To the community, yes, he was new, but didn't make Aliyah. He lived in Rapid Shemesh his whole life. Yeah, that's okay. So I go up to my son. I'm a little bit out of breath. I ran up, not that much. And I go, yeah, he wasn't even new. I ran after him for like nothing. Okay, so back of my mind kind of flips and says, you know what? I think that's kliyakar of running after people for shalom. And I'm thinking, okay, don't have to look at this Sfas Emes because I did it last week, and boom. Turns out that I was not correct. Not 100% correct, or not 100% wrong. I guess that's better. Because Kliyakar does talk about running after Shalom, but it's not to welcome people, Hato Sager. It's nothing to do with loving the ger and making sure the guy's welcome. That's another mitzvah. Boom. So vayalech Moshe, where's Moshe running to? Because the pasuk after says Vayomer Moshe. Moshe said. So what was the first vayalech Moshe? Where was he running? What was he saying? Because the next pasuk says what he said. What's the first pasuk going on? And Sfas Emes has a few different approaches. One of them is you have to chase after a person to help them, give them musar. Because the people don't see chov in themselves. Some people they're working their whole lives. They're living their lives. They don't know they're doing bad things. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe they're right. They don't really know what they're doing 100%. So it takes someone to see, you know what, by the way, you shouldn't be doing this. It doesn't look good. It's not right. You think it's not bad. It's really an avera. Things like that. Sometimes you don't feel your own chov. Ein adam roa chov alatzmo olam. Person doesn't see their own bad. About half a year ago, I fell on the bicycle, had a cut on my knee, and I put a bandage. I'm walking around. My wife saw it. That's really bad. You got to go to a doctor. So I got 4 stitches. So person themselves, it's not so bad. I'll be fine. It takes another person to see it and say, you know what, that's really bad. You got to take care of it. Same thing with spiritual issues. But the second piece I think is a little bit more interesting, is that a person really has to run after shalom. And the question is why? Kliyakar says there's no mitzvah to run after challah. Run bikurim. You don't have to run after tzitzis. Okay, you have tzitzis, you put it on. You have challah, you take parshas challah, you do mitzvos, tzedakah. You don't have to run after these things. Why is that so important? And Kliyakar says there's 2 parts of this. One is it helps that person, like we said before, because that person now knows to do the right thing. And when you're friends with someone and you make shalom with someone, then the person will accept tochacha. If you just meet someone and the guy maybe he's ulterior motives, he's trying to find fault in me, he thinks he's better than me. So until you really have a level of shalom, you really can't really help a person out. The person won't accept musar, so no din of musar, the guy's not going to listen to you. But the second piece, which is interesting is it helps yourself. By giving musar to someone, creating shalom, you're helping yourself. Heck does that mean? We know that it says, "Tshuva el Hashem is close. There's times that Hashem is close, the time that Hashem is far from us. And during this time of year, Hashem accepts tshuva. Anybody, yachid, tshuva, no problem. But the rest of the year, according to Kliyakar, Gemara in Rosh Hashanah, that tshuva is only accepted berabim during the year. Tshuva b'yachid is not accepted during the year. So it behooves everybody to make shalom. Because if I'm doing tshuva myself and I'm sitting by myself and I have no friends, then tshuva won't be accepted during the year. But if there's shalom, and people are together, then tshuva is accepted during the year. So this is important. This is a huge, huge deal. And so Moshe was showing the people, and this is a concept that the Kli Yakar has few different places. In vayalech talks about this. Tshuva ba'ava, why Yom Kippur, v'yakel Moshe comes down with the luchas the second time, it's Yom Kippur, to show that this is the biggest deal. The way to get tshuva and the way to help people is b'shalom and b'rabim. And that's the time of year everyone's together. The rabbi this morning mentioned the fact that we ask mechila from people. What's the point of this? The more shalom, the more chance there is for people to correct their ways. And during the year, by doing tshuva and having shalom, there's a way for everyone to your tefillos to be accepted the entire year, not just Seres Tshuva. Shabbat Shalom.